Hello, everybody, and welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. I appreciate everybody being here. Good to see everyone. Please give me like a 1. Put the number 1 in the chat if everybody can hear me okay, or give me a thumbs up. Just let me know I'm audible. All right. So I already see people in the comments. Whoop, whoop. Aria, I saw you first, too. I did see you in, I got an email. So thank you, Aria. I think I have, who else? Nessa, I think, sent one too. I will get to you guys in the order in which I receive them. First off, thank you. Welcome for being here. Welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. Please make sure whatever you're doing, you stop what you're doing, just give this video a thumbs up, please. I would appreciate it. Also, if you have not subscribed, please consider doing so. I would deeply appreciate it. So, yes, please and thank you, y'all. Let's see. Let me get down. Let me pull up all my stuff. Give me 1 second. And hello, Aria. I see Nessa in here. I think I might see, who else do I see in here? I think there's Violet Ryan or Rayanne. Is it Ryan? Is it Ryan or like Rayanne? Rayanne? If I said it wrong, I apologize. Anna, how are you, sweetie? It's good to see you. Oh, you look like you got an exciting message down there. I will get to it shortly. So appreciate all of y'all's. And Aria. Okay, so you want 3, 3, and 3. Gotcha, baby. So we're going to start with Aria, and we will move it along. Aria, it's good to see you, baby. Thank you for being here. Appreciate you. Appreciate everybody for being here. All right, so Spirit, please come through for Aria. Aria's first question is, whoa, will Candace perform dark magic against Aria? What was going on there? Spirit, will Candace try to perform dark magic against Aria? Yikers. We have the Page of Swords in reverse, followed by the Emperor in reverse, followed by the 7 of Swords in reverse, and there's an extra card that did pop up, so I'm just going to throw it out there. It was a jumper. So the Queen of Wands over here to the side. All right, babe? So, first off, Aria, who is Candace? Second off, okay, I feel as though this person definitely may try, okay? Don't get things twisted here. I feel like this person is going to try. However, every single card indicates that she's going to fail, okay? First off, she's going to fail in her words with the swords here. Second off, she's going to fail in her own self-power, meaning her magical abilities, I guess you could call it, or her intent. 7 of Swords in reverse says she's going to fail because of her intentions, okay? So there you go. The Queen of Wands to the side just kind of indicates to me that perhaps this person came off as somebody as they weren't initially. That is a jumper card, so take that as you will. But Aria, I would say this person might try, but they will not be successful. All right, baby? So there you go on your first one. Now we will move on to your second. All right, Spirit, again, this is going to be a reading for Aria. Next question for Aria is, will Aria be able to move forward in their apprenticeship? Okay, so what's going on here? We have the 3 of Swords, followed by the 5 of Swords, followed by the Fool. So this is interesting. I kind of want a little background, Aria. I'm a little curious here. I'm going to say no. 3 of Swords, 5 of Swords. There's going to be some heartache or some like setback here. However, I will say this. There's a possibility or a chance to like restart or to start again. So whatever does happen in the near future, keep in mind that this could be, this could be, I don't want to say redone, but I feel so there's like a restart that needs to happen, okay, a reset. And I feel like that option is available to you and very, very possible with the Fool, okay, which indicates a new beginning and all that. I feel as though past, present, and present, there's some heartache going on. There's some disappointment in this actual, like in this regard. I don't know where your apprenticeship is or with whom, but perhaps that could be a reasoning why for the disappointment. However, I feel like there's going to be another chance at it, okay? So there you go, baby. Now to the next. And thank you, Aria. I hope you're doing well as well. All right. Third question for Aria. Spirit, please come through. Again, a reading for Aria, please. Aria would like to know, what messages does Ancestor D have for Aria right now? All right, Spirit. So, what messages for Aria are coming through from Ancestor D? Anything else? Okay, so we got a repeat card again. Very interesting. So we have the 10 of Cups in reverse, followed by the 6 of Swords, followed by the 3 of Swords. Okay, so I feel like this is a little bit of an acknowledgement, Aria. I feel like your Ancestor D knows kind of what you're going through right now. There's this feeling of disappointment or betrayal or kind of like WTF. However, Ancestor D wants to let you know that through the 3 of Swords, there's a lot of healing that's going to happen and a lot of learning that's taking place. And that's going to allow you with the 6 of Swords to move forward on your own spiritual journey. All right, baby? So there you go. And thank you, Aria, for your very kind donation / tips. Appreciate you. And let me see who's next on here. I think it's Nessa. I think it's my Vanessa. Vanessa. How are you, baby? All right. Let me pull up your question. Yes, Aria, this live will be saved. There's a reason why the last live was saved. It wasn't, not that it wasn't saved. I had to change it to private. There's reasons for it, though. So, but if you email me, I'll let you know what those are. All right. So, Vanessa, good to see you, baby. Let's see your question. I think you already, this is it right here. Okay. So, Spirit, please come through for a reading for Vanessa. Would like to know, what are Warren's feelings towards Vanessa right now? How is Warren feeling towards Vanessa right now, Spirit? How's Warren feeling towards Vanessa at this time? Okay, what else, Spirit? How's Warren feeling towards Vanessa at this time? Okay, anything else? There we go. So we have the 2 of Wands in reverse, followed by Justice, followed by the 7 of Swords in reverse. And then we have the Page of Wands, the Hermit, and one more, the 9 of Pentacles in reverse. So I do wonder, Vanessa, if you've been a little bit quiet or silent, kind of like maybe not talking to Warren as often as usual. Not quite sure. However, How is he feeling towards you? I would say still relatively positive. I feel like he wants to spend more time around you. I say that because of the Seven of Swords of reverse and then the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. It's kind of like he's trying to get your attention or affection, okay? So there's definitely like an attempt to get your attention here, all right? And then we have the Hermit and Justice. Perhaps he's the one who's kind of been to himself. I feel like one of you, though, has been a little bit more quieter than the other recently. I really do vibe that. Then we have the Two of Wands in reverse, followed by the Page of Wands. Okay, so I feel as though that Warren has been kind of debating or kind of trying to figure out in his mind to himself, perhaps this is him, the Hermit right here, how he wants to talk to you or approach you about when he's leaving, what he wants to say to you, etc. Okay. However, like I said, overall, most of the feelings here are pretty positive, and they are. There's nothing serious here yet, but I feel like there's this real push to get you alone. I don't mean that in a creepy way either. But with that Hermit and then the Nine of Pentacles reverse, I feel as though he's waiting for a time to talk to you one-on-one. All right, baby? So there you go. Oh, yay. That's so awesome to hear. Oh, my gosh. That makes me so happy, Anna. My Scorpio came back very, very, very accurate predictions. Thank you, Clumsy. Oh, you're so welcome. That makes me really happy. Like, super. So that's awesome. Yes, it's me. Okay, so it is you. All right. To get you alone. I know. No creeper, though. No creeper vibes intended there. All right. But yeah, he's waiting to have a time to have some one-on-one, personal time with you, babe. All right. And Anna, that's so awesome to hear. Thank you, Anna. I see your donation. You said you sent a donation. Are you so excited? Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. I love it when people get good news. So I love this. Very nice. I'm very happy for you, babe. All right. So Anna, Spirit, this is going to be a message for Anna. Anna would like to know, does Scorpio want to reconcile romantically? Her true intentions in reaching out to Anna, Spirit. What are those true intentions? Spirit, does Scorpio want to reconcile romantically with Anna? Spirit, again, a reading for Anna. Anna would like to know, does Scorpio want to reconcile romantically with Anna? What are their intentions? Okay, anything else, Spirit? All right. Okay, so we got the Hermit in reverse, followed by the Four of Pentacles, followed by the Six of Wands. We also have the Hierophant, followed by the Ace of Swords in reverse, followed by the Seven of Wands, and okay. So first off, there is, I'd say the number one, or like the biggest thing why they're trying to reconnect, and it shows right here the Hermit in reverse. They are really they went out of their way to connect with you, okay, Anna? So don't take that for granted, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. And then we have the Hierophant. I feel as though that you kind of provide them some advice, some solace, some comfort that they really have missed from you or from their relationship with you, okay? Now, she drove an hour to see you. Aw, that's so awesome. Congrats. Now, what I do see here, though, is I feel like there's something she really wants to tell you here, okay? So we have the Four of Pentacles followed by the Ace of Swords in reverse. Now, Ace of Swords in reverse can be tricky, okay? Sometimes it's when we're not being truthful. Sometimes it's when we are holding back, like, information, or we're refusing to believe something. In this case, with the Four of Pentacles above it, I really feel like there's something else that she wants to tell you or that she's wanting to explain to you, okay? And I feel like it has something to do either with her job or perhaps like the foundation of the relationship, perhaps why she left or what has been going on since you guys broke up. So there's still something there that she wants to tell you, okay? She hasn't come out with it yet. Like I said, Ace of Swords can be tricky. It does not mean she's being deceitful at all. However, what it means is there's still something she's waiting to come forward to you with, okay? Then we have the Six of Wands followed by the Seven of Wands. That's a really great progression. Not only are they the same suit, but the numbers are going up, okay? We go from that 6 to the 7, but we're in the same suit. So I feel as though she really wants to come out on top here. She really wants to get you back 100%. And Seven of Wands tells me she's willing to fight. She's willing to even go head to head with competition. She's not going to give up so easily. So Anna, there you go. Her intentions are to reconnect and to get you back. All right. However, like I said, there is some stuff that she still needs to tell you, or she still needs to open up about. Okay. But I don't see anything. I do not see anything that's suspicious or sneaky, nothing like that at all. I feel like she's just coming out now, since she did just recently kind of contact you. But, kind of cut her some slack, make her more comfortable. But her end goal is to be successful at getting you back, plain and simple. So there you go, my friend. Oh, she told me she was unhappy with me unfriending her. Then that could be a lot of it too. So perhaps she's already started to kind of come forward with those feelings to you, babe. So there you go. And congratulations. You guys went to the beach. That's so awesome. Oh, that's so cute. Legal advice to talk to me. What? That's weird, kind of. All right. So, but I'm so happy for you. Let me know how it goes. I'm very excited to see what happens. And Nessa. Hello, my dear. Let me get to your question. All right, baby. One sec. All right, Spirit. So this will be a reading for Nessa. Vanessa would like to know, she says, you mentioned he wanted to get me alone to talk to me. What is he going to say? Thanks, Sarah. You're welcome. All right. So, Spirit, please come through again for a reading for Vanessa. Vanessa would like to know, what is Warren possibly going to want to talk to her about? What is Warren going to want to talk to Vanessa about, Spirit? So Temperance, the Four of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Let's see. The Page. I'm pulling extra for you just because I'm curious, okay? So the little side cards here, we'll put those down here. Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then the King of Wands. Okay, so we have Temperance, the Four of Swords in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So what is he going to want to talk to you about? There's two things that I'm picking up here, especially because we have the Page of Pentacles in reverse, and then we have that King of Wands over there, okay? So lots of driven energy to the side. However, I feel like there's two things going on. All right, Nessa? So I feel like one thing is he's been losing sleep over something, okay? I feel that clearly with the Four of Swords showing up in reverse, he has not been getting enough rest. He's been losing sleep over something that brings him peace. And I feel like that could have to do with his job, okay? So I feel like he's going to kind of come to you and talk to you about the job situation or about where he's going to be living, etc., okay? However, keep in mind he has had some anxiety about coming to you or about reaching out to you before he leaves because he's worried. Okay? He's worried either you're not going to support him, you're not going to want to be with him, etc. Okay, so there's a lot of worry here. And I feel like he's going to start to open up more, okay, especially when he does kind of get you alone and sets aside to talk to you. Now, the Page of Pentacles in reverse is interesting, followed by that King of Wands. I feel like he's going to kind of really open up, perhaps even about who he was going to be staying with, or his boss, his job, something like that, something related to the issues he's been having either at work or in regards to him moving, all right? However, like I said, what is he really going to be talking to you about? Is he really going to be talking to you about? I feel like it's going to be twofold. It's going to be about what's been going on with the move, with his job, etc., but also how he feels about you and him together forever. Just kidding. No, but the second part is going to be talking about the relationship. So I feel like there's at least two things, two issues that he's going to be bringing up, wanting to talk about. All right, baby? So there you go, my dear. Aw. You're so cute. I'll tell Steven. I'll text him later and let him know. That's so awesome, though. That's so, so awesome. All right. So, and hello to New Sharma. Good to see you. Let me make sure I didn't miss anybody. I'm so happy for you, Anna. That's so awesome. You guys went to dinner. That's so great. Such good news. And you're welcome, Nessa. You're welcome. You're welcome. Now, for anybody that is just now joining the chat, first off, welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. Thank you for being here. Please take the time to like this video. I really do appreciate it. And also to subscribe if you have not done so already, okay? Also, keep in mind this is a paid-for live stream for tips/donations. However, I am still running the 369 special that I've been doing for about a month now. So if you would like a reading, you could send your tip or donation either to my paypal.me/clumsyclairvoyance or to my Cash App, which is the $ clumsy04. Clumsy04. It's also in the description and it's on this little flash by little banner thingy, okay? Or the ticker as I call it. So if you do send in a tip or donation, please let me know in the comments. That way I can verify. Also type in your question there as well. Hello, Gavin Nayal. Hopefully I pronounced that correctly. Welcome to the chat. Welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. Good to see you here. Again, anybody that is just popping in, thank you for being here. Welcome to Clumsy Clairvoyance. I appreciate you being here. Please make sure you do give this video a thumbs up and subscribe if you have not done so already. Please keep in mind this is a paid for live stream for tips/donations. However, I am still running the same special I've been doing for about the last month or so for the 369. It's pretty much a 3-card reading for $3, 6 for $6, or 9 for $9, okay? If you decide you would like a reading, first off, thank you so much for doing so. Also, you can send your tip or donation either to my paypal.me/clumsyclairvoyance or at my Cash App, which is the $ clumsy04. And once you have done so, let me know in the chat. Also, please make sure that you type your question in the chat as well. That way I can get to it in the order in which it was received. Also, everybody. Remember, it is a full moon tonight. Full moon in Aries. Whoop, whoop. Gary Puri. Hello, how are you, my dear? Good to see you. Everybody that is just popping in, thank you for being here. Please remember to give this video a big thumbs up. Also, please consider subscribing if you have not done so already, okay? Also, please keep in mind, this is a paid for live stream, okay, for tips/donations. However, I am still running the 369 special, which is a 3-card reading for $3, 6 for $6, or a 9-card reading for $9, okay? Once you have sent in or decided to have a reading done, you could send in your tip or donation either to my paypal.me/clumsyclairvoyance, or you can do it also at my Cash App, which is the $clumsy04. And once you have done so, let me know in the chat, okay? That way you can verify. Also, please type your question in there as well. All right, Gary Puri, this is a paid for live stream. However, I will pull you one card right now. Thank you for liking the video. I do appreciate you. So I will do this really quick. Spirit, can you please give me a reading for Puri? Puri would like to know, how does the Libra still think and feel about them? There's been no contact for 1 year. So we have the King of Swords. I feel like they're still actively trying to reach out to you. They still actively want to talk to you. And there's things that they want to communicate to you, express to you. There's conversations to be had that are very important to them. And they'll probably continue to try to reach out to you. All right, my dear? So there you go, sweetie. And Steven, type in your question, baby. Thank you for being here, Steven, my dear, my lovey. You missed all the action earlier, but you are here now. That's all that matters. I felt so bad. Steven, you know, Aria was messaging me. She's like, Sarah, if you look back in the chat, she's like, I won't be able to stay up for the reading, but what did she say? She's like, yeah, but your reading from the other night you took down or something, but I privated it. Remember, because that guy was typing in he was typing in the transaction numbers from PayPal and stuff. So I didn't want to tell her that, but I was like, I'll email you and tell you why that video was privated. But I feel bad. But I told her, I was like, don't worry tonight, that won't happen. But you miss Aria. Aria, I'm sure, would say hi to you. She's here. Remember, I know. And then, you know what? I gotta admit, though, I'm gonna say this, though. I was wrong on the front that he did send 2. Okay, he did send 2 in. However, his first chat that he put in, remember I told you there was like a question for each. He wanted 1 card for each question, which as a tarot reader is a little daunting. However, I did it, right? And then he sent his other question was the exact same as his first question from the first $3 chat. So he wanted like a 3-card reading instead of the 1-card reading. From that 3-card reading, he wanted with 3 different questions. So it was just like, so when I saw that second one, I suppose I thought it was the other one. So, but yeah, it was a little bit of a nightmare. However, I think I took care of it pretty well. And Gavin Nail, thank you for being here. Gavin, this is actually a paid for live stream, okay? However, I'll go ahead and pull you 1 card. If you decide you'd like more information, if you send in a tip or donation, you could get a 3, 6, or a 9-card reading, okay? So, Spirit, please come through for Gavin Niall. he would like to know if there's going to be a reunion spirit between them and Nishibora. Is there going to be a reunion between them, Spirit? Knight of Cups. Remain wishful. I'm going to say yes. So there you go, my dear. And Stephen, you didn't even type in your question, baby. Okay, Stephen, is this, so did you get one question with 9 cards, babe? Is that what you wanted, like a longer reading? Okay, gotcha. Just making sure, babe. You know what? Stephen, I really want to pull out my Lenormand for this. Because Lenormand gives real specifics here. I really want to pull out the Lenormand for this. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to do the tarot first. And then because you're my favorite, I'm going to pull out the Lenormand and do the same reading. All right, Spirit. So please come through for a reading for Stephen. Spirit, please come through for a reading for Spirit, or for Stephen. Spirit, Stephen would like to know, is the David situation good for Stephen anymore, or is the love not really there? Spirit, Stephen would like to know, is the David situation good for him anymore, or is the love really not there? Okay, so we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, Wheel of Fortune in reverse, the Fool, followed by the 7 of Pentacles, followed by the Devil in reverse, followed by the 4 of Pentacles, the Page of Pentacles, the Hierophant in reverse, and the Emperor in reverse. Okay, so is this situation really good for you right now? So I feel like there's a little bit of a call to you, Stephen. I feel this is interesting to me. Okay, so like with this Page of Pentacles, and then we have the King of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the 7 of Pentacles. It's almost as if Spirit is saying that David has not been taking care of you or providing for you the way that perhaps he should have been. You know, we already had that discussion about the rent the other day. Don't make me go there. However, I feel like there's something you need to find out. And I say that because of this Page of Pentacles. Also, we have the Hierophant in reverse. Okay, the Hierophant in reverse is kind of like a rebel mentality or a rebel personality, kind of going against your tradition or traditional outlook. The Emperor in reverse could be a person. I feel like it is. Someone who kind of comes off a little bit more angry or a little bit more tough than they actually are. I feel like there's something you still need to find out here. And I feel like it's related to David. However, the Devil in reverse also tells me that David is trying to get out of his own ish, okay? He is actually feeling some type of way about his own actions, about the things he has done. I will say that there's some self-reflection there, or else the Devil would not come up in reverse, because that's a card we'd much rather see in reverse, okay? And then we have the Fool, okay? So I feel like there is this connection, and perhaps it's between Leo, and it's between David, and perhaps even Josh. But I feel like this is telling me with this Emperor reverse, something has stunted David's growth that's affected your guys' relationship, okay? And I feel like it has to do with money. I really do. Or how somebody has paid them, what they've done money for, perhaps. I can't say exactly. However, I feel like this self-realization is definitely coming through for David. I feel like David is really kind of feeling this, whether he's saying it or not. I feel like he's feeling these feelings, okay? And perhaps he's trying to ignore them, but I don't think he really can. So is their love still there? I would say yeah. However, what I find more interesting is that there's more information that needs to come out in order for you to make a really, really distinctive decision. So there you go, my dear. Emperor in reverse is him. Okay, gotcha. Now I'm gonna pull. Like I said, I'm gonna pull from the Lenormand because Lenormand can give us some specifics. Okay. Put that aside. Thank you, Stephen, again for your donation/tip. I appreciate you, my dear. All right, so here's the Lenormand. Okay, so Lenormand's a little different. You know how you read the cards and everything. You got another $9 question? You want me to do 9 with the Lenormand or tarot? Either way, I'm still going to give you this reading. Okay, so just let me know. Or I'll give you one. You know what I mean. All right, so Spirit, please come through for a reading for Stephen. Now, what I'm going to do is this is the thing with Lenormand. If you have something you're kind of focused on, so for you, we're going to say the heart, romance, relationships, okay? So I'm going to pull out the heart. Okay, so the heart's going to be your center card, okay? Now, we're going to pull cards around the card to see what's really going on, all right? So, or, hold up. Now I'm thinking again in my head. Or what we could do is see what comes through if you want all David's info. What should I do? Now I'm contemplating. Hold on. We'll leave it at the heart for right now. Okay. So, Spirit, please come through for a Lenormand reading for Stephen. In regards to romance, the heart of the matter is between Stephen and David. What can you tell us about the issues here? Okay. So we have the cross. We have the garden. Okay, this makes sense to me. We also have the letter. Okay, very interesting. And then we have the child. Interesting. Okay. What else, Spirit? Then we have the snake. Oh, very interesting. Okay, so here we go. Steven. You ready for this, baby? Are you ready? Are you ready? Your heart has not grown. Okay, let's say this. Hold on. Oh, wait, I got to pull the extras. So we have the horseman at the bottom. I'll put him right here. We also have the lily. Interesting. And we also have the tree. There's a snake in the tree. All right, so there's some type of innocence of corruption here, or corruption of innocence. Okay, babe? I say that because through your heart, through the center here, we have the child, and then we have the snake, which is betrayal. So I feel like there has been some betrayal of innocence here, and I feel like that's directly towards you, okay? Spirit is acknowledging that. Also, this snake who has been in the grass comes in the form of information. They give false information. The letter right here, the tree, they try to come with wisdom or with facts. I almost feel like this could be someone who's older than you. However, they are the snake in the grass. A snake in the grass is still a snake in the grass. They are not who they say they are, okay? I feel as though that the cross to bear has been used even. The cross you've had to bear has been probably what I would call the aftermath of information that's come out or things that you have found out, followed by the garden. So the cross that you kind of have bared is often been at your own detriment, because the garden is where we thrive, where we feed our new beginnings, you know what I mean, where things bloom, etc. Also, this is so interesting to me. So we have the horseman with the child with the cross. Okay, so I feel as though that there's some misdirection here. Okay, someone has misguided the situation or like pointed it in a direction that might not necessarily be true. I really feel like whoever, I get you just seeing things because I see the lily. Lily is innocence. Again, there's corruption of innocence here. We already found that, but lily is also sex and sexual energies. And then we have the tree, again, a lot of wisdom. I feel as though someone has put lipstick on a pig. That's the way I'm going to say it. Someone's putting lipstick on a pig. Something is not what it seems. And perhaps that's been revealed from what David has found out recently about our friend Josh. So this could be some of that. However, I feel like you have grunted, or you have kind of, like I said, bared the cross for a lot of things that have gone on. And I feel like there's still certain things that are going to come forward. So I feel like there's something else you're going to find out about. I feel like someone else has a relationship in here. Amongst all the characters, I feel like there's someone else who has slept with or been with someone else. And I'm not sure who it is. And I'm pretty sure it's happened in the past. However, I feel like that message from Josh is to pique your interest. I now have like a new view on this after reading these cards. I feel like that message was deliberate and it was to pique your interest, Stephen. Totally. I feel like it's completely 100% intentional. So there you go. That one's on me, my dear, okay? So I'm going to pull out the tarot again and read your next question. All right, my love? All right, so let's see. Oh, hold please. All right, I got your owl right next to me. I always keep him over here. You know what? I feel like, Stephen, it's something like we wouldn't even expect. Like maybe even someone that I haven't met, but I feel like it's one of those characters in there. There's something there, though. I feel like there's something else we have not found out totally. With that letter, the snake, the tree, it's like the fruit of the poisonous apple. It's bad knowledge. I just totally think there's something totally else there. Maybe it is something, though, like, wouldn't, hold on, wouldn't, what if, oh, wait, no, they don't, Leo and Josh don't like each other, huh? I wonder. I'm very curious. We can pull some cards about that in a sec. Okay, next question. What hidden information, well, Spirit, this is going to be a reading. Spirit, this will be a reading for Stephen. Stephen would like to know, what hidden information does Stephen need to find out about David? From Stephen's Animal Spirit Guide, the Owl, tapping into the Owl's energy for Stephen. What hidden information does Stephen need to find out about? Owl, let us know, Owlie. So we have the Five of Cups in reverse. We also have the Sun, followed by the Hermit in reverse. And then we have the Six of Swords in reverse, followed by the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is coming up again. Then we have the Four of Wands. Interesting. Okay. The Devil in reverse. Here we go again. The Five of Pentacles in reverse. And the Hierophant in reverse. I feel like some of the information that's left to be found out here, the High Priestess in reverse. Okay. If you had to say, okay, so that High Priestess in reverse kind of gave me some clues here. If you had to say, Stephen, out of all the characters, who do you find the one to be like the most promiscuous? Would you say it was Josh? Would you say it was David? Would you say it was Leo? Which one would you say is kind of probably the most promiscuous or the most out there when it comes to like their sexual deviancy or whatever you want to call it, you know? Which one would you say out of all of them? And the one dude, what's his name? The older guy. What was his name again? Maybe Leo? Okay. Who's the one dude that David was working for? What was his name again, babe? Peter. Okay. Jeff or Peter. Okay. So I almost feel like there's a standing still here. Okay. I feel like there's this like kind of pause or stop that has happened. And there's some indiscretion in somebody's family. Like, I don't know what's going on there. I say that because we have the Hermit reverse, the Four of Wands, and then the Hierophant in reverse. There's some shady shit going on in someone's family. I'm going to say this flat out. This is part of the secret, okay? I'm not sure who it is, what it is, but that's what it feels like to me. Or if it's not their family, it feels like a group of people so close that they're like family, and there's a deep, like, total not just promiscuity there, but there's just like a lot of what's the word for it? Just like a lot of deviousness. Yeah, a lot of deviant acts, I guess you could call it, okay? However, I feel like there's a standstill here, okay? Now, it feels like there's somebody here, okay, perhaps Leo, who wants things to keep going as they are. However, somebody else is kind of stopping that or preventing that. Or perhaps this is Peter or the other person you mentioned, okay, or Josh even. There's like a standstill that has happened because one person is saying here, well, we need to keep doing what we need to do to make money. Flat out, okay? We need to keep doing what we need to do to keep money. The Sun, the Four of Pentacles, keeping money to yourself. That's exactly what it means, bringing in that money. The Five of Pentacles in reverse is kind of like when you've refused to see things at a different vantage point as far as the help or as far as getting assistance or doing things a different way, okay? So I feel like a big part of this is someone doesn't want to give up the extra money that they're being slipped to do whatever it is for somebody else or with somebody else. And the issue here is the Devil reverse, the Six of Swords reverse, the Five of Cups in reverse. So it could, you know what? This is so weird, but it could be David, because he keeps showing up to me. I'm going to be very honest. He keeps showing up to me as the Devil in reverse a lot in these readings I've been noticing. It could be that perhaps David hasn't really caught on to all this until recently, or he hasn't really seen it for what it is, or perhaps he's just been so like gaslighted himself about all these things that were going on that he kind of refused to see them. However, I feel like it's him that's kind of slowed down like the good thing they all had going on in the background. Okay, I kind of feel like David was the one who kind of like has taken a step back to kind of look at the situation for what it is, and that's what I feel like for now. I feel like a lot of what is coming out has a lot to do with Leo in regards to money. Also, I feel like David knows a tiny bit there, perhaps, but I feel like Leo and this Peter person or whatever the older guy's name was, those are some main characters, some main players there. But then I also feel like Josh is, I don't know what's going on with Josh. I feel like he's just like the toy or something. He's just kind of like the bait. I don't know what it is, but there's something going on there. There's something going on to where it's like, okay, you're messing up our deal. Like, don't mess a good thing up. That's part of what's going to be revealed is some shit that was going on, some really shady shit, and no one wants to talk about it. Okay? I really do feel like David perhaps is the only one who maybe as of recently has kind of taken the step back into self-reflection to say, like, what the fuck am I doing, or what's really going on here? And I feel like it's really recent with him. So keep that in mind. So I talked a lot. So there you go, babe. I talked a lot. There you go, my dear. Hold on, who's with Peter? Jeff or Peter? Is it Jeff and Peter? I don't know. Which one's Jeff again? Wait, Jeff's the one you sent me a picture of. Who's Peter then? There's something weird there though with the older men, like for sure. Ooh, that's a great question. All right, Spirit. Next question is for Steven. Steven would like to know, Spirit, is David selling for Josh? Spirit, has David been selling for Josh? We have the King of Wands. Interesting. We have the Eight of Wands. And then we have Justice in reverse. Okay. So I feel like more than likely no. Okay. However, if he has, I feel like it was only like once or twice. Okay. I'm going to be very honest here. I feel like though that the pressure, or not necessarily maybe the pressure, but I feel like he's been asked and almost like someone's tried to convince him to do it. However, I feel like with the Eight of Wands in reverse, he really doesn't have time for all that. And he doesn't want to make time to do all that. So if he has done that, I feel like it's only been like maybe once or twice. I really don't feel like it's something that he's done regularly, like at all. So there you go on that one, my dear. I also feel like David has a fear with that Justice reverse. I feel like he has a down, like a downward fear, or like a deep down fear of getting caught or something like that. That's the Justice reverse kind of reflects to that. So keep that in mind as well. All right, babe. Next question. All right, Spirit, please come back through. Hello, S. How are you? Good to see you, baby. Thank you for being here. All right. Is David involved with Peter in a sexual or romantic way? All right, Spirit. So is David involved with Peter in a sexual or romantic way, Spirit? So we have the Devil, followed by the Queen of Swords, followed by the Star. Okay. I feel like, yes, it has happened before. Is it in the past or present? Probably in the past. Within the last 6 months to a year? Yeah. That's what I would say. Yes, it has happened, though. I'll message you later a little bit more on the cards, though, on that, okay? Because there's something I want to mention on it. All right, babe? So, next question. And thank you, S, for donating. Appreciate you. All right, Spirit. Next question for Stephen. Stephen would like to know, is David involved with Jeff in a sexual or romantic way? So, Spirit, has David been involved with Jeff in a sexual or romantic way at all, Spirit? So we have the King of Wands in reverse, the Two of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Ace of Cups in reverse. So no, no, and no. That one's a strong no. Okay, baby? So there you go on that one. All right, S. Sarah, guess what? I'm Sarah too. So good to see you, Sarah. Sarah, it's Sarah. I'm clumsy, Sarah, though. So, Sarah, go ahead and type in your questions whenever you are ready. So, hold on. Okay, so you have 3 card readings. Gotcha. So go ahead and type in your questions. Just put like question 1 or put 1 and then your question and so on from there. All right, baby? Yes, with the H. Totally, 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 totally. All right, Spirit. Next question for Stephen. Stephen would like to know. Please come through for a reading for Stephen, Spirit. Stephen would like to know, is David still involved with Peter in any way? All right, Spirit, please come through for a reading for Stephen. Stephen would like to know, is David still involved with Peter in any way? Spirit, is there still any involvement with Peter in any way in regards to David with Peter? Any involvement there? So we have the 8 of Wands in reverse, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the 7 of Swords. No, I believe that even if it came to David, he's already rejected that. So I'm going to firmly say no. So there you go on that one, baby. All right. So, and thank you, Stephen, for your very kind donation / tips. Appreciate you very, very much, my dear. All right, so Spirit, please come through for a reading for Sarah. Sarah's first question is, how does C, the Aries, feel about me? Okay, so Spirit, please come through for a reading for Sarah. Sarah would like to know, how does her kid's dad, C, the Aries, feel about them at this current moment? How are they feeling towards them? Spirit, how is the Aries feeling towards Sarah right now? All right, so we have Judgment in reverse, the Nine of Swords in reverse, followed by the Five of Cups in reverse. So I feel like there's a lot of things. Hold on, this looks so weird. Hold on, let's bring that back in. Okay, so Sarah, I feel like there's a lot of things that this person is trying to heal themselves from in regards to the relationship, or trying to get over. Okay, I feel like that there's a lot of things they feel like were unsaid, or a lot of chapters that were never closed, or you guys never really got to finish things. Okay, I really vibe that with this person. I also feel like, however, they've tried to be optimistic. They've tried to get out of their anxiety about some of the issues regarding you and your guys' past relationship. And I feel the same about their emotions. Okay, the Five of Cups in reverse, I feel like maybe there was a time they were kind of feeling sorry for themselves. It could perhaps even been a little too much. However, I feel like they're trying to grow out of that. So I do see growth in this person. You might not anticipate that with all reversals. However, these two especially, I like to see in reverse as opposed to Judgment. Okay, that's because it kind of feels like there's things left unsaid or things left undone there. So that's the vibe I'm getting from the Aries. He really feels like there's just a lot left that you guys didn't get to do, or that he didn't get to express to you, etc. All right, so there you go, my dear. You do see maturity. Good, very good. And you're welcome, Stephen. I love you, babe. All right, Spirit. So next question, again for Sarah. Please come through for a reading for Sarah. Sarah would like to know, how will the Aries C feel about their sun and Sarah moving near him? How would C feel about the move closer to them, or closer to C? Spirit, how would C feel about the sun and Sarah moving closer? So we have the Ace of Swords, very nice. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse, followed by the Four of Swords in reverse. Okay, so this is interesting. Okay, so we got two aces. Two aces are great. They're fantastic. However, we do have in reverse. I get that. So let's talk about how they would feel. I feel like the overall energy is a little bit that of like a little bit of fear. Okay, I say that because of the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. This is kind of like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I'll be able to help provide for them if they need help. Because I feel like this person would like to help you in that regard, in regards to finances or stability or a home. Okay, the Four of Swords in reverse says they've been losing a lot of sleep over it. So they have been thinking about that for a little while now. Okay, the Ace of Swords, though, I really appreciate. Okay, I really appreciate this because I feel like whatever this person tells you about you moving closer to them, I feel like they're being very, very honest with you, okay? The Ace of Swords is our truth, okay? It's your truth card. It's speaking the truth. And I feel as though this person's going to be honest with you. And I also feel like there's going to be a better communication between the two if you do decide to move closer. So that's a positive. All right, my dear? So there you go on that one. Now, we're going to go to your next question. Let me pull it up. All right. Next question, Spirit again. This will be a reading for Sarah. Sarah would like to know, how does B Taurus feel about them? All right, Spirit. So can you tell us how B the Taurus is feeling towards Sarah currently? How are they feeling towards Sarah, the Taurus, currently? Hold on. I had a few jumpers just jump off here. Hold on. All right. So we have the Knight of Wands, followed by the World in reverse, followed by Death. So I feel as though, okay, so this is one of two things. All right, Sarah. So I feel like with the Taurus, they are either doing one of two things. One of two things is going on here. So we have the World reverse, Death, Nine of Wands. So I feel like they're going to resist ending something with you or ending a communication with you. Whatever connection you two have, I feel as though they don't want it to end. Okay? So how are they feeling towards you? I feel like they're kind of feeling like protective. However, I feel like they're almost protecting something that they can't control, because death we can't control. Okay, death is oftentimes something ending or something changing. Okay, the World in reverse. Yeah, I feel like they're kind of trying to control something in regards to your guys' connection. Okay, and I'm not saying that it's like highly negative or anything. I just feel like it's almost like they're trying to either control, or they're feeling like they're protecting, defending something in the relationship, perhaps you, that doesn't need defending. I feel like you could protect yourself. All right. So there you go on that one. They're feeling defensive yet protective, I would say. Okay. Now, oh, okay. I'm walking away from them. I didn't know that. Okay. So did you give me your fourth question? Did you? Hi, Aria. Look, Aria's back. Steven. Whoop, whoop. Oh, Aria, good to see you. Okay, so everybody, I did skip y'all, but I want to wrap up Sarah's. That way I could get back to everybody else that's in line. All right, guys? And again, Sarah, thank you for your very kind donations/tips. I appreciate you, just like I appreciate all of y'all. And yes, Aria, go ahead, baby. You are more than fine. All right, sweet. So please come through again for Sarah. Sarah would like to know, Spirit, how will the Taurus feel if Sarah walks away from them? How's the Taurus going to feel if Sarah walks away from them? Okay, so this is interesting. We have the Emperor, followed by the King of Cups, followed by the Lovers. Interesting. Okay, so I pulled an additional card for some clarification, okay, because we see these cards, we're like, oh, these are great. The Emperor, the King of Cups, this is great. You know, he's going to be real supportive. However, I pulled for some clarification. I got the King of Swords in reverse. I kind of feel like he's going to put on a little bit of a front here, okay? His words are not going to match how he's feeling. And, yeah, so his words are not going to match. His words and his actions in particular with that King of Swords in reverse are not going to match how he's actually feeling, okay? How he's going to portray it is almost like, oh, we're good. Everything's fine. The Lovers, King of Cups, he's going to support you no matter what you decide. The Emperor, don't worry, I'll be fine. I can move on. However, the King of Swords in reverse tells me whatever he's saying, he's not meaning. Okay, so I feel like it would actually kind of hurt him a bit. However, I feel as though he would be able to get over it. All right, but I do feel like initially he might kind of show up a little as if he's not affected when he is. However, like I said, I feel like whatever happens, his words are not going to match how he really is feeling. Okay, so keep that in mind. All right, my dear. So there you go. Dang. Does he expect to review up? Apparently he does. Apparently, I don't know. All right. So thank you, Sarah, again for your very kind donations / tips. I appreciate you. Steven, I see you, my dear. Who else is up in here? Hello, Charlie. How are you? And make sure I didn't forget anything. There we go. All right, babe. So next question is going to be for Steven. Spirit, please come through for a reading for Steven. Spirit, Steven would like to know, is he or was David in love with Peter, or was it just about the money? Was this about money or love? What was this about, Spirit? That. Okay, thank you. What else, Spirit? Okay, what else? So we got a few cards that popped out. You've been having jumpers tonight. Look what we got again. The card of holding on to your money. Death, money, or death, Four of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, followed by the Fool, but in reverse. Okay, so was this about love or anything else? No, this is about money. This is all about the money, honey. And the Fool in reverse is, I feel like this kind of comes in to say he was meant to definitely turn a blind eye to that, okay? Death comes up first, so it's almost as if Spirit is kind of reiterating that this has stopped, or that this has not gone on any longer between the two of them. But this is the reasoning for why it did happen. All right, my dear? So there you go. Now, Spirit, please come through again for a reading for Steven, please. Spirit, Steven would like to know, why was Josh trying to pique Steven's interest with the text message today? What is up with that? Why was Josh trying to pique Steven's interest today with that message? What is behind that? What else, Spirit? So we have Death in reverse. Interesting. King of Cups. Interesting again. And the Star in reverse. Okay, so I feel like a little bit of this was like to draw attention like elsewhere. I say that because the Death in reverse kind of like, I almost feel like too, because Death in reverse is like when you're not willing to just let something go, okay? You just got to let it end. You got to let it change. I feel like this really might have to do with you, Steven. I feel like there's an end game here. We get that with the King of Cups too. He wants to be your counselor, your mentor. He wants to be there for you. However, the Star reverse says his intentions are not true, okay? They're a little bit deceitful at times. So when we talk about why was he trying to pique your interest, I feel like it was just to get your interest. It was just to say, like, he wanted you to respond and say, hey, what are you talking about, this person and that person and this? Like, what do you mean? What are you talking about? He wanted a reaction from you. And I feel like he counted on that he would get it from you emotionally. So there you go on that one. All right, my dear? All right, Aria, you're up next, baby. Aria, me and Steven missed you today. I was talking about you, so I think we both were talking about you, or one of us was talking about you, but it's good to see you, babe. All right. All right, Spirit, please come through. Spirit, please come through for a reading for Aria. Aria would like to know, for their first question, why would Candace try to perform dark magic on them? Spirit, why would Candace want to perform dark magic on them? So we have Strength in reverse. Interesting. The Empress, and we also have the Knight of Swords. I feel like the most simplest answer to this is to try to intimidate. Okay, Strength in reverse. I feel like it's, like I said, it's not going to work though. However, I feel like a big part of this was to intimidate, but also this has to do with this. I feel like this has to do with jealousy. I feel like there's a real jealousy here, okay? And yeah, I feel like all of this has to do with jealousy, to be quite honest, and to them trying to flex themselves as some type of strong being when they're not. Knight of Swords too kind of tells me that whatever renegade they're on or cause that they think they're on, whatever information they think they have, it hasn't been checked out. It hasn't been vetted thoroughly. This is kind of just them on their own brigade. Okay, so having said that, let's move on to your next question. All right, Spirit, next question again is for Aria. Why? Oh, yes. So Aria would like to know, Spirit, why would Candace trying to perform dark magic on Aria? Why would it fail? Why would she fail at it? Spirit, why would Candace fail at trying to perform dark magic on or towards Aria? First one is Page of Pentacles. Interesting. Next one is Nine of Swords. Next one is Four of Wands. Because simply they don't know what they're doing, Aria. Page of Pentacles. They might be reading up on a lot of Google on how to do spells and stuff like that. However, their research is not really good. Nine of Swords. They're actually very anxious and nervous about the things they do in regards to spell work. Four of Wands in reverse says they might actually even have some type of what's the word I'm thinking of? It's when somebody like binds another person's power. It almost feels like someone in their family has binded Candace's powers. So very interesting there. Or perhaps they have binded themselves. I'm not quite sure, but there's some reason that they can't actually do the spells. And one of them is I feel like they've kind of their hands are tied in a sense, but I don't know if that's through their own doings or through someone else's spell work, perhaps. Alrighty. So, next question. Spirit, this is Aria's third question. Please come through. Aria would like to know, will Candace at least accept Aria's apology within the next week or two? Spirit, will Candace accept an apology from Aria within the next week or two? Would she at least accept an apology from Aria? Ace of Cups in reverse, followed by the Hanged Man in reverse, followed by the Six of Swords in reverse. I feel like they might not. And the reason I say so is because And they actually might as well, okay? I feel like this apology, I don't know if you actually even have to give it or if you should give it. However, if you should, of course, always apologize when you should. The Ace of Cups in reverse, followed by the Hangman in reverse. It's almost as if like they're kind of blaming you for some hindrance of being able to do something or for feeling a certain way that I feel like has nothing to do with you, okay? I feel like they're putting on extra. Do you hear what I'm saying? Like they're making you feel like maybe a heavier burden or like you should really feel bad when really what you said or did perhaps wasn't as bad as they're making it out to be. So I feel like they're really holding themselves back with the Six of Swords in reverse. So don't be surprised if they don't accept the apology. However, it's worth a shot. I'll at least say that. All right, baby? So there you go on that. And hello, Sarah, again. Good to see you. Okay, just donate it again for 3 more. Go ahead and type in your questions whenever you get a minute, baby. All right, so Spirit, please come through. Again, for a reading for Sarah. Sarah's first question is, how will the trip to Florida go at the end of the month? Going for school. All right. Spirit, again, a reading for Sarah. Sarah would like to know. Sarah would like to know, how will the trip to Florida go at the end of the month for school? How's that going to go, Spirit? So we have the 9 of Wands in reverse, followed by the 8 of Pentacles, followed by the Chariot. So I actually feel like you're going to get a lot done, and there's actually going to be a lot of work that you're going to be putting in to school, okay? I also feel like whatever you're going for, you know, like your degree or whatever the case may be, you're going to not only be perfecting it, however, I feel like Spirit is saying you're going to do a really good job, and that part of what you're doing there is part of your journey. It's going to help progress you on your soul's journey or life path. All right, babe? So it looks like it's going to go very well. Next question. All right, Spirit, next question again for Sarah. Sarah would like to know, will Sarah find a new great preschool for Sarah's son? All right, Spirit, please come through again for a reading for Sarah. Sarah would like to know, will she find a great preschool for her son? She's going to be able to find that great preschool. Spirit, will Sarah find a great preschool for her son? Okay, what else? Thank you. All right, let's see what we got. So we have the Chariot. Again, that was in your last reading too. The Fool in reverse, followed by the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. Let me pull something else. Page of Cups. Okay. So I pulled that just for some clarity. I feel like you're going to have a toss between, okay? The Chariot says, yes, you're going to find places. I think you're actually going to find 2 different places that you're going to be torn between, okay? So you're going to have to make a choice between like a newer school, a newer preschool, and one that's been out for a long time, okay? I kind of feel like the Chariot is saying, because the Chariot is not only forward movement, but it can also be transportation, okay? I feel like Spirit is saying whichever one makes more sense economically or whichever one is closer to your residency, as long as you like it just as much as the other one, that's the one that you're probably going to lean towards over the other. All right, my dear? So there you go. But yes, you will find 2 that you kind of get tossed between, or that you kind of like get stuck between not knowing which one to go with. I'd say the one that's closer to where you're going to be staying at. All right, my dear? Now, Spirit, please come through again for Sarah's last question. All right. So, Spirit, please come through. Sarah would like to know, what are Braulio's truest intentions for them? Spirit, please come through for this reading for Sarah. She would like to know, what are Braulio's truest intentions for or towards them? Their truest intentions for or towards them. Okay. All right. So we have the Sun, very beautiful. The Page of Cups in reverse, followed by the King of Cups. So this is interesting. What are Braulio's truest intentions for you? I feel like truly the Sun, they do want happiness for you. At the end of the day, they want you happy, okay? However, there's a tear here, okay? Now, there's a tear between them feeling as though you're the one that they can come to, like, for advice, or that you're like the person that like you lay your head down with them every night and they comfort you type thing. I kind of feel like feeling like the king, or feeling like, you know, that importance is important to them, okay? However, the Page of Cups in reverse is interesting. It kind of hints to a sense of immaturity or a sense of development that has not happened yet within this person, okay? So I feel like loyalty as a friend really might not be there. And this could be a love interest, okay? So I get that. So I feel like overall they want the best for you. However, there's still a lack of like maturity that needs to happen, or that's still kind of progressing, okay? It's coming along. However, they still want the recognition like a King of Cups would, okay? They still want you to come to them for everything. They want to be the ones to solve your problems, okay, Sarah? That's the easiest way to say it. However, they're not always the smartest emotionally to do so. That's how I'll put it. All right, babe? So there you go, my dear. All right. So hi, Aria. Okay, just donated 9. Okay. By the way, FYI, everybody that's just still here listening, I got about 10 to 15 minutes left on the live stream, and then I will be bouncing out because I'm a little bit low, and my it's actually not my tablet so much. My earplugs are almost dead. So I'm going to be ending live in about 10 to 15 minutes. So that's just everybody's little forewarning. So there we go. Now, Aria, go ahead, type your questions in, baby, whenever you are ready. Let me read what you wrote above, too, real quick. Yeah, I feel like she'd be moving backwards in life if she performed dark magic on me. Yeah, totally. Like, that's a low place to be. I totally agree with you on that. Totally agree with you on that, baby, completely. All right, Spirit, first question for Aria. Please come through, Spirit, for a question for Aria. Aria would like to know, will they be successful doing spiritual healing work? Spirit, please come through for this reading for Arya. Arya would like to know if she would be successful at doing spiritual healing work. So we have the Three of Swords, followed by the Eight of Wands in reverse, followed by the Tower. This is interesting. I'm going to pull an extra card here. I'm very curious about this. Hold on. Followed by the Queen of Swords in reverse. Okay, so here's the thing, babe. Would you be successful at spiritual healing? I feel as though you would, okay? However, I feel like it would be very specific, okay? And when I say that, I really mean it, okay? So we have the Eight of Wands, which is not like, it's not like energy that comes in all at once, okay? So oftentimes when we see with doctors, healers, anybody like that, they're often doing a lot of different things at once. However, when we go see a specialist, they're only doing one thing, okay? Or they're only specializing usually in one or two things. So I'm going to say this. If you do go into spiritual healing, this is my recommendation right here. So we have the Tower, we have the Three of Swords over here. I feel as though you could really help others that suffer from some form of PTSD, some form of perhaps abuse or neglect. And I even feel like, and I know that this might not have a lot to do with spiritual healing, even though I believe it does, but you don't hear a lot of spiritual speakers talk about this issue. But I feel like people that are homeless, especially, I feel like you could help them also along their spiritual healing path. And I think it's important. And yes, so there you go, baby. So that's really what I feel. I feel like, yes, you could do spiritual healing. However, I want to say I would urge you or say to you to really kind of focus in on the things that, you know, I really feel like you're going to have a niche, or there's really going to be a certain area, a certain type of people or a group that you're really, really going to be successful at helping them. Like I said, whether it's people with PTSD, perhaps the homeless, abused spouses, etc. I feel like you could really do a lot of help there. So there you go, my dear. Even perhaps with kids too, like abused children, I could see you doing that as well, Aria, totally. All right, next question for Aria. Spirit, please come through for a question for Aria. Aria would like to know, Spirit, will they be able to find a better teacher to perform spiritual healing work? Will they be able to find a better teacher to perform spiritual healing work? Will they be able to find a better teacher to perform spiritual healing work? Okay, so we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, followed by the Page of Wands in reverse, followed by the Queen of Pentacles. So this is interesting, okay? So I feel as though, will you be able to find a better spiritual teacher to perform spiritual healing work? What's the short answer? Yes, you will. Queen of Pentacles, she's right here, okay? However, it's going to take a while for you to trickle down to this person, or for you to figure out that this is the person that you want or you need as a spiritual healer or advisor, etc., okay? I say that because we have the Nine of Cups in reverse, followed by the Page of Wands in reverse. So I feel like there's this excitement over perhaps someone that you have worked with in the past or currently, but you kind of get disappointed, okay? And after that, you're like, oh, this kind of sucks. You know what I mean? However, yes, be a little bit patient. We have the Queen of Pentacles coming through. I feel like this person you may have met already, or you'll meet soon. Very down to earth, good energy. So yeah, very down to earth. Queen of Pentacles, they might actually be an earth sign or have earth strong in their birth chart. Okay, so keep that in mind. So there you are on that one, my dear. And next, and Moon M, just so you know, my dear, this is a paid for live stream. So if you would like a reading, please let me know if you have sent in a tip or donation to either the Cash App, which is the $ clumsy04, or either to mypaypal.me/clumsyclairvoyance. If you have, just let me know in the chat, and I will verify and then type your question in after that. All right, my dear? However, keep in mind, we're ending live stream in about 10 minutes, so keep that in mind as well. All right, my dear? All right, so, hold on. I dropped it. Dropped the card. All right, so third question for you, my dear. Spirit, please come through for a reading for Aria. Aria would like to know, how does Aria's ancestors feel about Candace, Spirit? How does Aria's ancestors feel about Candace? So we have the Ten of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, followed by the Four of Cups. So this is interesting. I feel like one of your ancestors is actually coming through to say, so Ten of Cups, I feel like there could be some family relation between you and them in a past life, okay? And I feel like, or that you guys knew each other in a past life, okay? The Ten of Cups says, I feel like the guides had some hope that this relationship would actually turn out like positive. However, the Wheel of Fortune reverse says we all have free choice. We all still have the power of choice. And this person has chosen some actions that are less than desirable. That's what that means. Four of Cups, it's not that great. All right, babe? So I'd say that they're less than thrilled with Candace. Okay, however, I don't see any ill will or any worry or caution there, okay? So I feel like how they feel that it'll blow over. It'll be okay. So don't worry too much, all right, baby? So there you are, my dear. Okay, so let me come over here, make sure I didn't miss anyone. So I'm going to be ending stream. I want to make sure I have not missed anybody. I don't believe I have. So having said that, y'all, thank you for being here. I appreciate everybody very, very, very much. And I will be back tomorrow. And I love y'all.